Hey Econ students, I'm Nicole, and today we're going to be looking at the movie Ocean's 8 to learn about economics.
In 3.5 weeks, the Met will be hosting its annual ball, and we are going to rob it. Not the ball itself.
On the neck of Daphne Kluger.
Valued at over $100 million.
150 million, actually.
That's right, this 2018 heist movie is good for more than its incredible casting. In fact, it's packed with numerous econ lessons, including marginal analysis, game theory, and much more. So the movie kicks off with one of our main characters, Debbie Ocean, played by Sandra Bullock, in jail.
It's a mistake, but it happened.
And if you're wondering why she's in jail, that would be because of game theory. Game theory in economics essentially is the study of decision-making, where the outcome of one participant always depends on the actions of the other participant. The most common game theory example, and unfortunately the case for Debbie Ocean, is the prisoner's dilemma. So Debbie Ocean and artist Claude Becker worked together in a money laundering scheme where they were caught for art fraud. Now, according to game theory, they each have two options: to confess or to deny. If both Debbie and Claude deny the claims, they get off with a small amount of jail time, around a year. However, if they both confess to the crime, they each get a slightly longer amount of jail time, 2 years. However, if one were to deny and one were to confess, the confessor would walk away free, and the denier would get a much longer sentence of 5 years.
Not saying a word.
Are you sure?
So in this clip, it looks like Debbie is denying the allegations. Now let's take a look at Claude.
Signature justified. I was defrauded too, right?
Ooh, yeah, that sounds like confessing to me. And because of the prisoner's dilemma and game theory, that would mean Debbie gets the 5-year sentence and Claude walks away free. Don't worry though, Debbie and her team did frame Claude back later in the movie, and the sentence wasn't all bad. It was in these 5 years that Debbie masterminded a criminal operation of stealing $150 million worth of diamonds, and that heist teaches us even more about economics. So when Debbie is released from jail, she begins her heist operation, and in this operation, we see that she understands marginal costs and marginal benefits. Basically, marginal analysis is the study of the associated costs and potential benefits of economic decisions. The goal is to determine if the costs associated with a certain activity will result in either a benefit that is enough to offset the costs or something that's just not worth it. In Ocean's 8, the marginal cost would be the time it takes to plan the heist,
5 years, 8 months, and 12 days.
the risk of getting caught and going back to prison,
This entire enterprise was to keep me out of jail.
and the cost of recruiting an entire team.
$5 million in each of your bank accounts 5 weeks from now.
The marginal benefit, on the other hand, would be the $150 million from the diamonds.
When you could steal one.
After Debbie decides that the marginal benefits outweigh the marginal costs, she begins recruiting her team for the heist. In this, we learn about absolute and comparative advantages. Absolute advantage is the ability to produce more of a given product than the other person for the same amount of resources, while a comparative advantage compares how their opportunity cost differs. From this clip, we can see that Debbie Ocean is an amazing robber.
Hi, I'd like to return these.
Oh, of course. Do you have your receipt?
No, but they're unopened. They haven't been touched.
I really need your receipt.
They are sealed. They are brand new.
Do you have the credit card that you use?
This is ridiculous. I bought these last week.
Maybe you can try client services on the 6th floor.
You know, never mind. I'll just keep them. Jesus. Can I at least get a bag?
Sure.
Thank you.
However, her best strength is in planning the operation. Therefore, she has a comparative advantage in planning. On the other hand, pickpocket Constance is a great thief, but not a good planner. Therefore, she has a comparative advantage in pickpocket.
Where's she at? Wanna call a lifeline on that one? All right, that one is mine. Come on, there's no hard feelings. Yeah. And you're a real one, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah, come back anytime.
Not bad.
If we were to graph this out, we can assume that Debbie can plan 6 heists per hour, while Constance can only plan 2 heists per hour. However, Constance can probably steal 3 watches each hour, and Debbie can steal 4 watches each hour. In this case, even though Debbie is also a great thief, she would take the comparative advantage in planning, and she would take on that role because it is a better allocation of the resources. Every other member of the team also has a special skill that they have an absolute advantage in. For example, Nineball is a great hacker.
Hey, Boo.
Amita is the team jeweler and artisan. And Rose Vial is the fashion designer.
We have the sun. Much better.
Additionally, this movie teaches us elasticity versus inelasticity. So elasticity is basically how much the demand for something changes when the price or other factors change. If people buy a lot less when the price goes up or a lot more when it goes down, the product is elastic. Inelasticity is when the demand for something doesn't change much, even if its price changes. These are usually essential or unique items that people will buy no matter what. In Ocean's 8, both are seen through the Cartier Toussaint necklace and Rose Vial's clothing line.
Ooh, that's a big box. Holy crap.
The necklace, valued at $150 million, is inelastic because its price is able to stay stable due to its rarity and appeal to wealthy buyers who aren't price sensitive. On the other hand, Rose's clothing line sees a lot of shifts, and it's elastic, with demand and prices shifting based on trends and consumer interest. This contrast shows how the necklace inelasticity guarantees a big payoff for the heist, while Rose's elastic designs rely on the Met Gala's exposure to stay relevant. Overall, this movie has taught us so much about economics. Thank you all for watching.
Wait. Every time you move it, they have to start from scratch.
What'd you do?
I turn it on.
Oh.